this is the time to get ready for our trek. And the first thing that I am going to use is my hyaluronic acid, as the weather here is a mix of both sunny and rainy, so we need a lot of hydration since we are going to trek a lot. So first thing is this. Will keep my skin hydrated. So is this dewy moisturizer from Plume, and it is illuminous, so it will give me a dewy look entirely. It is a heavy moisturizer, so you can carry this particular product, or you can also carry Cetaphil with you. It will work wonders, but make sure you're always carrying minis with you when you travel. A generous amount of it on our hand because we need good moisturizer. Rub in between the palms. See the consistency. I hope you can see. Right? It is actually sticky, but it will completely absorb within a minute into your skin and will give a dewy look. And believe me, you won't be needing any kind of highlighter if you ever want any kind of spray that to give you an luminescent. Can you see? Is our sunscreen. This is what I'm going to use. This is my Dr. Shetty's sunscreen. It is about to finish. You can see I've almost finished it. Okay, so a good amount of it. We'll wait for 2 minutes for letting all the skincare products absorbed into our skin, and then we'll move to a bit of makeup. Anyways, we are going to use the concealer, and as you know, Swiss Beauty is one of my favorites, which I use a lot. You won't find any video of mine which is not having Swiss Beauty in it. So I'm just going to cover my dark spots today. I'm taking concealer for the full face, just for the dark spots, and this is a beautiful blender by Brush. I know it's not clean right now, it's dirty. I didn't get much time to clean it, so just blending my concealer on the areas where I have pigmentation and dark circles. I'm just keeping it to the limited area. I'm not gonna cover my entire face today with my Swiss Beauty concealer, though I can do it. And trust me, even if you are using it as a base for your entire face, it will give you a flawless finish, and it will remain for a long time. Okay, and that's how what we have done. We have covered almost all the dark spots. I will be covering this much more. Okay, so we are done with this. Thing will be my Nykaa Mini foundation, and this is a very good product. I always prefer minis when I travel, as they make it very easy for you to carry a lot of things. And the next thing is, always activate the foundation on your hand first, and then put it in dots, and then use your blender immediately after this. Make sure you are not putting the foundation on the area where you have applied your concealer. For example, I did apply it here, but it is a flat area. There are not much curves as compared to my under eye, so I have not applied foundation there. I have only applied it here, where I am having a flat surface, no dark circles or hollowness. Going to do. Make sure you're covering your nose and a bit here. I didn't even get the time to reapply my nail paint. So good at it. Next we are going to dab something here. This side, so that we are having an equal tone. The tone, your skin, neck color, your ear color, and your face color should always match. So this is going to be a very quick tutorial basically. I can get use in your daily routine also. It's just that your product should be nearby you, and you know what comes after what. and how much quantity we need to use. So you can see, I'll give you a better close-up for this and just see. Please ignore the mess which we have done here. Can you see that dewiness, that glow? So whatever product is now left in the blender, we are just going to dab it here. As I told you, we are not going to apply any more product, but yes, to give it an even tone that the entire face looks same, there's no difference between the color, we're going to apply it this way. Next thing I'm going to use is my all-time favorite Recode tint. I think the shade is something sunshine, bright sunshine, and this is a beautiful brush by Reached Mass. I am in love with it. Okay, so this is a very pigmented product, so make sure that you are not applying it directly on your face. You are taking extra on your hand like this. I hope you can see the pinkish color. So always dab in with whatever tint you are using, or any product, eyeshadow also, just dab in. Take the excess out. You can see a lot of will come out, because we want a pink tone, but it should be natural. Okay, now I am a person who's having a lot of big cheeks. I'm not going to apply my hair, I'll be applying it just here. That's why I'm using a brush that is something flat like this. I'll just keep it this way. That's it. Okay, taking again on the second. And since we are in mountains, this is required a bit. Here as well. Okay. Now since we are done with this, since we are going to trek a lot, and there's going to be a lot of sweating and everything, we need our makeup to be, a long day process thing. So to keep it locked, what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to use any of my loose powders today. I'm just going to use my compact, and this is what my favorite compact powder looks like now. You can see your situations, what I've done with it. So this is basically from Lakme, and this is my go-to product. I can blindly again take a good amount of product on your puff, dab the extra one on your hand, and apply. Start applying it from your under eye. And since our blush was a powder product, what we have done is we have even covered that so that it mattifies, and when you will move out, or you will have sweating, or when you will be out, so this will actually give a very natural look, trust me, because the product will start compact, will obviously start dissolving into the skin, and the blush will come out so naturally, as if you are glowing from within. Do try this technique. See, I am applying a lot of product here right now, but this will all go away, and it won't make your makeup even cakey or patchy, because we have already done a good skincare. So skincare is something that you need, and I am going to even carry this to the top. Tadaps. Okay, so after this we are just going to do with our eye makeup. So for that I am only doing what? I'm taking my most favorite Recode Gold. Okay, and what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to do a rough kind of a line. You can see I'm not going to be very precise with it. I'm just going to make a very rough line. Just give me a second. Let's make it a bit zoomed. So this is what we are going to do next, is to make a very rough line like this. Can you see? It doesn't need to be precise. It's just that there shouldn't be any kind of gap. Now see, it is not at all precise. So what I'm going to do is, sorry for that. You can find this kind of brush very easily in the market. It is not having any kind of brush particles, bristles or something. It is just a flat brush, but it is a very good product for smudging. For example, what I'm gonna do is just gonna smudge. That is what I told you. Don't have to be precise with it. It smudges all your product very nicely. though this kajal is something which is not easy, you know, to smudge, but since I haven't given much time after applying it, you can just see the look, how beautiful it has turned, right? And just to add a bit of, you know, let's say color more to your eyes, I will be using my favorite, all-time favorite, and also to set my coal, though it will not smudge, it won't go away anywhere, I know, even if I'll go and just take a dip in the lake or, you know, wherever. I'm using my mini, as I say, minis are always helpful. I am taking this mini palette from ELC. I bought it from Nykaa, and the time I got, I was lucky enough because I got it for, let's say, buy one get one free. So I'm just going to take this matte one. Okay, I'll take it on my brush. Okay, I'll just place it above my cone. I'm just placing, I am not going to, you know, blend it or make any kind of wiper movements. Just placing it so that, you know, it is giving me a color that will not look harsh also, and it won't even feel as if I have done a lot of eye makeup. See, you can see it. See here and see here. It keeps, this color is something very natural. Now I'll start going it rounds and rounds and rounds and rounds, so just to, you know, get rid of all the harshness. Still I'm not working on my coal because I don't want to. I'm just putting a bit of it over it. That's it. Let's quickly do it on this other line. So one thing what you can do is, once you're smudging this coal with this particular brush, now there's a lot of product that comes on the brush also, so just simply drag onto your lower line as well. If you don't want a lot of coal in your eye, just a line is enough, because there's a lot of product here. Finishing the entire look with this particular lip color. This is again the favorite one from Reached Mars. And that's it.